Hey guys, Steven here with another fragrance review from Redolessence, and today we will be taking a closer look at Duro by Nasomatto. Now, Nasomatto is an Italian niche fragrance house that has been around for quite a few years now, and if I'm not mistaken, their laboratory is located in the heart of Amsterdam. And as one could imagine, that's probably where the brilliant Alessandro Gottieri composed Duro and all of the other fragrances in the Nasomatto line. Now, a few words that I can use to describe Duro: it's powerful, it's rich, it's strong, it's potent, it's robust, it's awe-inspiring, and it's definitely 1000% masculine. Now, like I said before in previous videos, I'm not one who usually gives in to the social prescription of gender assignation, meaning this fragrance is masculine, this fragrance is feminine. Everyone has a right to wear whatever they want, and who's to say they can't? So I would actually love to meet a woman who's bold enough to wear this fragrance, and as a matter of fact, she better be wearing it when she meets me. This is one, for starters, and I have to say this, my girlfriend hates this fragrance, and I was wearing this on my way to her house one day when I was probably doing the speed limit, maybe even going 5 miles over the speed limit, when, I don't know, where some guy decides to cut me off. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I usually pick my battles. I'm not one to get mad over something like that, and I normally wouldn't. But something about this event inspired me to stick my hand out of my window and give this guy the middle finger. And once I retracted my hand, I thought to myself, why did I do that? And I just couldn't imagine why I did something like that. And it was then that it clicked that I was wearing Duro. Now, fragrance has been used as a pick-me-up, you know, as long as they've been in existence, probably. Every time you're in a bad mood, you pick your favorite fragrance, you spray a few sprays on yourself, and your moods are so-called lifted. And I think the same way that a fragrance can make you happy, it could also make you sad, it could also make you disgusted, it could also make you repulsed. And this is one fragrance that could definitely give you an attitude, make you bolder, and make you braver. And anyone who's ever smelled this fragrance or owns this fragrance knows exactly what I'm talking about in its regard. So in my case, Duro certainly gave me a little bit of an attitude, and many people say that the name Duro, which is Italian for hard, may refer to a man's erection. Not so sure about that one, but for me it definitely did give me a hard attitude. So that's what I like to use it in those regards. Now let's get down into the notes for this fragrance. We have oud wood, or agarwood as it's more formally known. I definitely sense a little bit of cedar and maybe a little bit of sandalwood in there as well. Spices and leather. My nose is picking up a little bit of tobacco and a whole lot of musk. So without further ado, let's get down to the rating for this fragrance. So in the uniqueness category, I ended up giving Duro an 8 out of 10. So this is an oud-based fragrance, and oud is slowly gaining momentum in the fragrance industry. And this is one that did it before many other fragrances have. This is a composition dating back to 2007, so it's been out for about 5 years now. And as many of you know, oud is a regal Indian wood that's cultivated in India, and it's getting more and more popular. I mean, even the new Calvin Klein fragrance Encounter will have oud in the base. So it's one that's being used by both niche fragrance houses and designer fragrance houses. In terms of longevity, I ended up giving this fragrance a 10 out of 10. This is an extrait de parfum, as you could even read it on the label, so it is the highest concentration of aromatic oils that you could probably find in a fragrance. I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around 30%. This lasts a very long time. People have said that this has lasted 12 plus hours on their skin. I can't say this has lasted a whole day on my skin, just because I usually don't go 24 hours without taking a shower, but definitely it has lasted probably 9 hours on my skin. But I mean, how much could you ask for a fragrance? So because this lasts so long, and because it projects very well, because it did get a 9 out of 10 for projection, this is one that you definitely have to be careful how much you put on your skin. Be easy on the trigger, spray in moderation, and for as long as this lasts, it will project like a beast. This is a fragrance that, at least for me, for the first 4 hours of application, it gives me a very nice scent cloud, and people tend to get a hint of it even when they're standing 10 to 15 feet away from you. As soon as you walk into the room, people will pick up on it, and sometimes that could be a good thing, sometimes that could be a bad thing. Like I said, this fragrance has been offensive to some people that I've worn this around. Unfortunately, I've gotten more negative feedback from wearing this fragrance than I've gotten positive feedback. I don't care. I'm still going to wear it as much as I want to. It's still a favorite and staple in my collection. As soon as this bottle runs out, which I'm telling you right now, because it's so strong, it won't run out anytime soon. But as soon as it does, I will replenish stock. versatility, I ended up giving this one a 6 out of 10. Like I said, my own girlfriend hates this fragrance. I don't care, I'm still gonna wear it. I've had co-workers tell me that they don't like the way it smells, that it's too strong for them. They like the light, airy, citrusy scents. You know, to each his own. I have had people compliment me on this, say that it smells very nice, and that they actually thought it was my own BO. Now, if somebody can confuse my BO or a fragrance for being my own BO, I think that says a lot in terms of the way that I smell, and I take that as a positive compliment. So I know many other people in the fragrance community have been complimented for wearing this fragrance, so definitely received a very moderate mark from me, 6 out of 10. It could have done a lot better, but this is a scent that's more masculine, so took points away from that. This is a scent that's reserved exclusively for the fall and winter seasons, took points away from that, and I really could only see myself wearing this in the afternoon to nighttime, so definitely took a few points away from that as well. Presentation, had to give this one a 9 out of 10. I didn't give it a perfect mark just because all Nasomatto bottles look the same. Some of the caps are square, some of them are cylindrical, but it looks awesome. I love the way it looks, excellent presentation. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love the way this bottle is. I mean, it's just classy, it's simple, it looks manly, it looks sophisticated, and I don't want anything fancy, to be honest with you. And one thing that I love about Duro is because the cap is so big and it takes up so much space, they even included a travel cap in there. It says Nasomatto on it and everything, it's engraved in there, and that makes it very portable. You could fit it in a travel bag, and it's very convenient, so they definitely thought about that for their customers. That's why I love this fragrance so much. And with that, a 9 out of 10 for presentation, that earns this fragrance an overall mark of 42 out of 50. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Steven with another fragrance review from Redolessence. If you own this fragrance, please comment. Let me know what you think. Where does it fare in your starting lineup? How long does it last on your skin? What takes do you have? Is there anything that I failed to address? Please let me know, and I will in a future video of mine. So once again, thanks for watching.